Welcome to Finding Holiness, where we delve into timeless Torah wisdom, revealing the sacred in everyday moments. Join us on a journey to elevate your spirituality and discover holiness in every aspect of life. I'm your host, Rabbi David Kadosh, and together, let's embark on a path of spiritual exploration. I hope you enjoy this next episode. We're carrying on cloud number 3, halacha gimel. Just a couple short halachot today, not much time. Ure'od et godel isu lashon hara. Take note further as the severity of lashon hara. She'afilu eno medaber mitoch hasina. Even if Reuven does not speak out of spite to Shimon, velo nitkaven be'asipur le'aganoto, and he has no intention to disparage Shimon with the account. Rak amaro derech schok v'derech kalut ros. He's making some remarks in a joking way, lighthearted. Afal pichen, all the same, kevan she'alpi emet divrei gnaihu. Since the remarks are in fact demeaning, asumina Torah. It is still prohibited from the Torah. The note here is important. One may have thought that the subject of lashon hara forgives the speaker when the lashon hara was said in jest and not in spite, and the Chafetz Chaim is stressing that that's not the case. Alternatively, disparaging another Jew is forbidden even when the negative remarks will not harm the subject of the lashon hara in any way. Such comments are prohibited, nevertheless, on account of the corruption of the speaker's character. One may have thought that in such cases, if the speaker spoke in jest and not out of spite, disparaging comments should not be lashon hara, in as much as they're not harmful and not generated by hatred. The Chafetz Chaim teaches that this is untrue. A common example of lashon hara spoken in jest is highlighting another person's flaws during a Purim activity, or a camp skit, or a family simcha. He violates the Torah prohibition against speaking lashon hara, even though the presentation is meant to be a joke and not offensive. Indeed, Yechavedat strongly condemns those who ridicule their teachers, their rabbanim or morot on Purim, asserting that they undoubtedly are committing a very severe prohibition and their sin is too great to bear. I looked up that Yechavedat at Rav Ovadia Yosef. Although the Ramah rules that one who damages another person on Purim is not liable, he refers only to one who inflicts harm unintentionally. Degrading another person intentionally is certainly forbidden, and one who does so, even on Purim, is held accountable. Furthermore, if the subject of the ridicule is a Talmid Chacham, one may not mock him, even if he informs the speakers/performers in advance that he does not mind. For although a Talmid Chacham is authorized to forgo his honor, he cannot forgo his disgrace. As written in Yechavedat. Scenario C, at their 15th high school reunion, a group of women reminisce about their strict 9th grade gym teacher, calling her a drill sergeant and mimicking her mannerisms. Although their goal is only to share a laugh, the words are derisive and therefore lashon hara. Okay. One more halacha. Isur sipur lashon hara hu. Still, yeah. Isur sipur lashon hara, who the prohibition of lashon hara, afilu im en mevaer ba'et sipur, even if while relating the negative report, the speaker does not identify et ha'ish hu medaber alav, the party whom he is speaking. Rak hu mesaper stam, he's just speaking in general terms. You hear that a lot. Umitoch inyan sipur nishma le'ashomea al eze ish kivena mesaper hazeh. But by the way he's saying the story or the context, what's going on, the person listening is able to figure out who he's talking about. Bichlal lashon hara, this is considered lashon hara. Beyoter mizeh, more than that, she'afilu im bedivrei sipuro lo haya shum inyan gnai klal, even if the speaker's remarks didn't contain any disparaging information. Rak hayedeh devarav nisbav ra'a ognuta havero, but his remarks incidentally caused Shimon some type of damage. Which is what the speaker had cunningly planned. This is included in lashon hara. So the scenario here at the bottom, the secretary for a flooring company is confronted one day by an irate client whose shipment arrived damaged. That evening, the secretary tells her husband about the earful of abuse to which she was subjected, referring to the client without naming him. If the husband is able to discern from the story the identity of the client, she has spoken lashon hara. Often, we were guilty of this, right? I'm not saying names. I'm not saying names. And sometimes we even force the lashon hara. I go, but you can figure out who I'm talking about, right? There you're actually admitting, okay, to the crime, right? It's like you're not even giving a chance to the guy to figure it out. Even if he figures it out, it's lashon hara, but you're actually already warning him that he's probably going to figure out. Alachad kama v'kama. That's lashon hara. Okay, we'll continue Be'ezrat Hashem next week.